Every day, you navigate a visual environment dictated by corporate messaging. These supermassive screens and flashing digital billboards dominate the skyline, competing for your attention and extracting a psychological toll during your daily commute. We are going to change that. In this guide, you will learn the exact sequence of steps to systematically map, report, and physically reclaim these advertising spaces. This chart outlines the modern subvertising spectrum. The methodology divides resistance into two distinct tactical routes: physical activism for covert, street-level intervention, and digital activism for scalable, permanent tracking. To execute these strategies, you need three specific operational tools: the OOH.Earth mobile application, a standard physical access key, and a high-visibility work uniform. By pairing a centralized digital reconnaissance platform with coordinated physical street actions, local communities can strip the advantage away from multinational ad agencies and dictate their own visual landscape. Step 1 is digital tracking. This is the OOH.Earth application, your central command node for locating and logging corporate out-of-home advertising units in your neighborhood. Before you plan an intervention, you must properly classify the specific format of your target. Looking at this media space typology chart, you can evaluate the risks and physical nature of each format. A traditional billboard relies on printed paper, while digital screens generate high urban impact through light pollution. Understanding this physical format dictates your next move. If the target is an intrusive digital screen, you execute a digital strike. You use the app's image recognition technology to photograph and log the objectionable content without ever making physical contact. Here on the reporting engine node, you can see how that data is deployed. Your logged image is instantly routed through an automated API pipeline straight to the Advertising Standards Authority. Generating hundreds of these legally protected data records creates a compliance nightmare for the advertising industry, hitting their operations at a scale that physical removal alone cannot achieve. When dealing with physical printed targets, you move to direct intervention. To operate safely in public spaces, your first rule is to become functionally invisible. This image demonstrates how that works in broad daylight. By putting on a high-visibility work vest, you exploit basic social conditioning. Passers-by and authorities look at the uniform, and they immediately assume you are an official maintenance worker on the job. Your behavior must match the uniform. Move directly to the cabinet, act with clear purpose, and do not hesitate or look around suspiciously. Next, you need the right hardware. You use a standard H60 or Bally universal access key. These specific metal keys are machined to match the internal locks on the standard street-level bus stop advertising cabinets used by the major agencies. By combining the visual uniform of the maintenance class with their physical tools, you bypass the system's security entirely and gain uninterrupted access to corporate urban infrastructure. Step 2 is the swap. Approach the target cabinet and run your fingers along the bottom edge to locate the hidden access holes. Underneath the primary metal frame, you will find this internal locking mechanism. Insert the tip of your key straight up into the slot. Turn it firmly 90 degrees, and you will feel the internal catch release and drop down. The heavy glass frame will now swing outward toward you. Pull the old corporate poster down off the spools, slide your new 6-sheet artwork up into the holding clips, and push the glass frame back until it snaps shut. In less than 30 seconds, this simple mechanical process turns a space built for consumption into a gallery for dissent. Step 3 is documentation. The most common mistake you can make is leaving the target area before securing photographic evidence. This dashboard map tracks the resistance. Open your app, capture a clear photo of the newly installed artwork, and upload it directly to the system to log a secure location pin. Once uploaded, the community dashboard analyzes the placement and calculates a gamified impact score to precisely quantify all your work. A local, temporary street action becomes a permanent data point on a global network, allowing other activists to see the true scale of the movement. This is the result of that process. A dark city street, free of corporate manipulation, featuring stark, thought-provoking art that serves the community instead of a brand. You now know the methodology. You have the knowledge to legally report digital violations and to physically dismantle the printed ones. This QR code connects you to the network. Scan it to download the digital platform, acquire your physical access keys, and select your first target. The visual space of your city belongs to you.